fact, while facing it all in fear. That is the facts.
This is a video response to the Dr. Craig videos video entitled "Why Are Atheists So Boring?" And I'm going to be addressing this to Dr. Craig himself. Hello everyone watching this video right now at the moment. My name is, and always will be, pending any future impediments in which I might need to adjust it otherwise, Richard, inverted commas, slang term for the male genitalia, James Coughlin, 666, addressing this accusation by Dr. William Lane Craig, who, quite frankly, I think is a bit of a Burke. And yes, as you can probably tell from the very emotional tone, the aggressive nature of my voice, and the overall cadence and resonating vibe you're getting from my vocal cords, in my voice, into your ears, right now, I am really just very, very cheesed off. And make no mistake about that, I'm fuming. In fact, I apologise to all of you listening. I'm sorry for scaring any of you, making you feel uncomfortable. It was not my goal to do that. I hope you can forgive me and we can carry on. I am not known for acting in this animated, unpredictable way, and it didn't help that I shouldn't have had that glass of Diet Fanta earlier. That's just exacerbated the situation, but nonetheless, it's not an excuse. Dr. Craig, Dr. William Lane Craig, if I'm ever sick, I'm sure he'd be very handy. Damn and blast him, quite frankly. I am so extremely ruddy well brassed right off. I'm so angry that, quite frankly, I could snap at any minute now. And before you know it, I would have done things like go upstairs and go into my cupboard and unfold all of my cardigans and leave them in a great big pile. Then I'd go out and probably do something that I'd later regret. You know, like probably buy £50 worth of blue tack. Soon regret it several months and or years down the line when I realise that I'm just not going to use it, quite frankly. Or I might even do something really stupid like go to the convenience store and buy a 20p chocolate frog, eat it, even though it's only an hour before my tea time, and risk spoiling my dinner. I'm just a renegade, quite frankly, you know. To Dr. William Lane Craig, Buster, what is your problem? Because I've got, you know, I've got a couple of knuckle sandwiches, but how dare you be so, quite frankly, blooming cheeky and accuse all atheists of being, quote-unquote, boring. When I heard those words coming out of your, you know, mouth on your face, you know, I froze right where I was. You know, I then fell off my bike and got back up. I decided that was it. You know, I put down my cup of warm Bovril. I put on my trusted brown tweed slippers. I stopped whilst I was halfway through the 10,000-piece jigsaw puzzle of a 1980 beige Nissan Sunny with a white and brown and black Yorkshire Terrier squatting on the bonnet, and straight away had to apply the droplets of de-waxing balm to my ear infection after I'd put on my cardigan and taken off my bicycle clips. That's when I got angry. That's when I got really, really mad. You know, I mean, do you realise what I am capable of, what I could do to you? Maybe I'll write a letter to the complaints column in the Daily Telegraph, and there's a small chance they might print that, and you'll have to possibly deal with, you know, this being immortalised in print. That is, of course, if you read it, which, being in America, I doubt you will. I might even change your name and, you know, out of disrespect, start referring to you constantly as, you know, Dr. Wee-Stained Craig. Yeah. You don't like that, do you? Yeah. But that's got right up your goat, that one, hasn't it? You know, or I could just say to you, you pretentious, arrogant, fucking one-sided 20,000 leagues of misery and boredom and absolute fucking dreary monotone boiled celery of a black and white film in Russian with about snow, played backwards, read by Paul Robeson on dope in slow motion, whilst listening to Portishead of a fucking misery guts of a ball bag of a human being. Dr. William Lane Craig. You know, you can call yourself Doctor, my friend. You know, it's no good if, like, you can't actually cure anything, right? You know, I mean, I might as well just call myself Admiral Coughlin here. You know, so why don't you just fucking well piss off and go rape an old age pensioner's dead and dried up, shitty incrustation-ridden, rusty sheriff's badge of a twisted and grey, tumbleweed-esque Rubik's Cube of a rectal pubic bush festival in a 1970s German porn folk music carnival. You wank. But here's a little tip for you, Mr. Craig. You can't accuse atheists of being boring and only wanting to talk about one thing when every single video time that you've opened your mouth and every single second of your entire existence is spent doing nothing, attempting to prove to atheists that they are wrong and are going to burn for eternity. And, what's more, you're going to insult all of the ones you haven't met by claiming they're boring. Well, pardon me, Keith Richards. If being boring means sitting in, masturbating whilst sticking a frozen ferret into my anus, watching two German Oompa dancers in gimp suits poo onto a penguin as I listen to a triple-speed version of Margaret Thatcher's greatest speeches. If that's boring, then you can just, quite frankly, go and finger my cockhole. This is Wing Commander Admiral Captain Richard the Dick Coughlin 666.
I am tired of the respect that this man gets, because he doesn't fucking deserve it.
Gravity! 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 Gravity!
Damn! Do I look like a man? Third time's insanity. I can't fucking stand. That was it. I was like, beer!
So, punching well, bastarding what?